You cannot be a supportive partner if you are emotionally absent or unavailable. In order for you to be able to support your partner, for one, you have to be able to have empathetic responses. You have to be able to show, identify, name, and process your emotions. Be able to communicate, be respectful, be patient, give them time, be engaged, be accessible, validate their emotions, even their experiences, be present, listen actively and empathetically. Be able to show that they are secure with you. And if you are emotionally absent, that's not happening. Many of the couples who I've been working with for years, even the couples who have ended in divorce or breaking up, usually it's because one of the partners was emotionally absent. And even with our own private services or services as a couple, we have not been able to successfully bring them to a place to where they are emotionally present for whatever their internal reasons are. Let me break one misconception first. A person who is emotionally absent or emotionally unavailable does not mean that they cannot feel their emotions. They can. However, they engage in psychological defenses and mechanisms. So they protect themselves by trying to avoid showing their emotions or allowing people to see them in a vulnerable state. The idea is to protect themselves from what they are afraid of, what they fear, or what they have experienced before. One of the reasons why you cannot support your partner if you are an emotionally absent person is because you tend to criticize their feelings and their opinions. You are constantly looking for inaccuracies, constantly assessing to see if their emotions are appropriate given the situation. And you say things like they're overreacting. Just get over it. It's not that big of a deal, which is very invalidating, and it dismisses their experience and how they feel. Instead of actually working through the issues that you have or that your partner raises, any concerns or things like that, you tend to withdraw and retreat, especially when it becomes overwhelming or the conversation becomes too deep. If the conversation requires, or if it's a conflict or a disagreement that requires for you to go deeper outside of your normal surface level, you're going to go into your shell, avoid, run away, or do something like that. Although you may be physically present, you are emotionally absent, which looks like your needs and your distractions over their concerns. And if you have a partner who had already felt like they were unworthy of love, affection, attention, care, anything like that, commitment from their past, from their childhood or anything like that, and they are still navigating those beliefs or breaking and trying to debunk those beliefs, then what you are doing is going to reinforce those unhealthy beliefs that they have, causing them to feel more unworthy in your situation. One really big thing that I see emotionally unavailable partners do is punish their partners. So usually emotionally unavailable or emotionally absent partners hold on to certain grudges from things that have happened in the past. Maybe their partner unintentionally hurt them or did something like that, disappointed them, or whatever the case may be. And they withhold affection in the present moment, or they think about withholding it in the future to punish their partner. It also keeps them away from having to go deeper into things. And a lot of times the punishment simply comes from you not processing your emotions, you not understanding what your emotions and what your feelings are trying to tell you. So instead of coping and addressing those, you punish your partner. You're unable to understand and empathize with your partner's perspective. Now, some people do struggle with empathy because of other reasons, biological factors, social conditioning, and stuff like that. So that may be the case. But if you're unable to empathize with your partner, they're going to feel unsupported. A really big one is putting conversations off or dismissing future conversations. So we can't talk now, but when your partner says, okay, if we can't talk now, can we talk about this in the future? It's not that big of a deal. It's unnecessary to talk about it. That's how your mind goes. And so you end up pushing off and dismissing future conversations as well, which keeps you in that same loop of unaddressed and unresolved problems and conflicts. Engagement is really important to be able to bond with your partner, especially in moments where they need your support. So if your go-to is to disengage, you're going to make them feel alone. And that absence sometimes is irreversible. It does irreversible damage. Accessibility, responsiveness, and engagement are extremely important for you to be able to bond with your partner. And it's extremely important to make sure that your partner feels supported. Why be on a journey if you feel like you're on a journey alone and you're in a relationship or a marriage? If you need more help with this, you can go ahead and join my class on September 18th at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. It is a Zoom group class. Are We Bonding? A-R-E, We Bonding. So that way I can help you all, okay? I hope this gives you all something to work with. I wish you all the best. Happy, healthy relationships. Bye, babies.